Self-care. It's a buzzword we hear everywhere these days, urging us to take bubble baths, buy that expensive face mask, and book that weekend getaway. But in the age of instant gratification, it's easy to confuse genuine self-care with its often misunderstood cousin, self-indulgence. So what exactly is self-care? Simply put, self-care encompasses any action we take to nurture our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It's about making conscious choices that support our overall health and happiness in a sustainable way. This could mean eating nutritious foods, getting regular exercise, or even setting boundaries in our personal and professional lives. Self-indulgence, on the other hand, is about immediate gratification. It's about seeking pleasure or comfort in the moment, often to avoid uncomfortable emotions or situations. This might look like binge-watching TV shows, indulging in junk food, or splurging on unnecessary items. While a little indulgence here and there isn't inherently harmful, consistently choosing it over genuine self-care can have detrimental effects on our well-being in the long run. Over time, these choices can lead to feelings of guilt, stress, and even physical health issues. The danger lies in mistaking fleeting pleasure for lasting fulfillment. True self-care requires a deeper understanding of our needs and a commitment to meeting them in a healthy way. Buying that expensive pair of shoes might feel good in the moment, but if it strains your budget and adds to your financial stress, is it truly serving you? The key is to find a balance, recognizing when to indulge and when to prioritize genuine self-care. Remember, self-care is about long-term well-being, while self-indulgence is about short-term pleasure. Understanding the difference can help you make better choices for a healthier, happier life. The distinction between self-care and self-indulgence isn't always black and white. It's a delicate balance that requires self-awareness and mindfulness. What might be self-care for one person could easily be self-indulgence for another. This is because our needs and circumstances are unique, and what works for one may not work for another. The key lies in understanding your own motivations and the long-term impact of your choices. Are you engaging in activities that truly rejuvenate you? Or are you simply avoiding your problems? Let's say you've had a stressful week at work and you're feeling burnt out. It's natural to seek comfort and relaxation. Ordering takeout and binge-watching your favorite show might seem like a harmless way to unwind. In moderation, it can be a part of a healthy self-care routine. But if this becomes your default response to stress, preventing you from addressing the underlying issues, it's likely veering into self-indulgence. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of avoidance and increased stress. On the other hand, taking a long, relaxing bath, preparing a healthy meal, or engaging in a hobby that you love can be more beneficial. Spending some time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or doing physical activities are all ways to de-stress that nourish your mind and body. These activities help you connect with yourself and the world around you. They allow you to recharge and return to your responsibilities feeling refreshed and resilient. By choosing self-care activities that promote well-being, you can build a more balanced and fulfilling life. True self-care is not always easy or glamorous. It's about making choices that are in your best interest, even when they require effort, discipline, or short-term discomfort. It's about prioritizing your well-being over fleeting pleasures. Think of it this way. Self-care is an investment in your future self. It's about creating a foundation of physical, mental, and emotional well-being that will support you through life's inevitable challenges. This might mean setting boundaries with toxic people, even if it's uncomfortable. It might mean saying no to commitments that drain your energy, even if it disappoints others. It might mean choosing a healthy salad over a greasy burger, even when your taste buds are screaming for something different. Section 4. The power of intention. One crucial aspect often overlooked in the self-care conversation is intention. The same activity can fall under either self-care or self-indulgence, depending on the motivation behind it. Let's take exercise as an example. If you're forcing yourself to endure grueling workouts because you're trying to conform to unrealistic beauty standards, that's not self-care. It's likely driven by self-criticism and a desire to change yourself rather than nurture your body. However, if you're choosing to move your body in ways that feel good because you want to cultivate strength, energy, and overall well-being, that's a form of self-care. The difference lies in the intention. Section 5. Prioritizing your well-being. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to let self-care slip down our list of priorities. We might convince ourselves that we're too busy, that we'll get to it later, that we don't deserve it. But the truth is, neglecting our well-being ultimately catches up with us. Chronic stress, burnout, and neglected health issues can manifest in countless ways, impacting our relationships, productivity, and overall quality of life. Prioritizing self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for showing up as our best selves in all areas of life. It's about making small, consistent choices that nourish our mind, body, and soul. It's about listening to our inner wisdom and honoring what we need to thrive. Section 6. The importance of balance. Like most things in life, finding a balance is key when it comes to self-care and overall happiness. It's not about striving for perfection or beating yourself up for indulging occasionally or making mistakes. It's about cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself, where you make choices that support your overall well-being, both in the present moment and in the long run. Remember, self-care is not a one-size-fits-all approach, and it never will be. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. It's about exploring different practices, experimenting, and discovering what truly nourishes you and brings you joy. Section 7. Embracing a life of intentional self-care. As you navigate the nuances of self-care and self-indulgence, remember that the journey is ongoing. It's a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. Each step you take towards understanding yourself better is a step towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. There will be times when you slip into old patterns, when you prioritize instant gratification over lasting fulfillment. And that's okay. These moments are part of the human experience and offer valuable lessons. They remind us to be gentle with ourselves and to recommit to our path. Self-care isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making small, consistent efforts that accumulate over time, leading to significant changes in your overall well-being. It's about learning to listen to your inner voice, to honor your needs, and to make choices that align with your values and aspirations. This means setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and prioritizing activities that nourish your soul. So, take a moment to reflect on your own practices. Consider what truly brings you joy and peace, and what drains your energy. Are you truly caring for yourself in a way that supports your long-term well-being? Or are you caught in a cycle of temporary fixes that leave you feeling empty? Or are you mistaking fleeting pleasures for genuine fulfillment? It's important to distinguish between the two and to focus on what will bring lasting happiness. By embracing a life of intentional self-care, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're investing in a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling future. This investment pays off in countless ways, enriching not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional wellness and self-care tips videos.